Yo, what is up, guys? It is Dives, Mr. Crockpot and Turner. Welcome to the Movies Matrix YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, smash that like button. Let us know what you think about the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer, because that is exactly what we're talking about today. With me is my man, Loretto. Follow him on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. What up, Lo?
How you doing, sir?
Doing great, man. I'm just ready to Yoda up. What about you, man?
I don't know about anybody else. I've been waiting for this forever, and we kept wondering, like, where's the trailer? Where's the footage? We know you're done. You've done filmed it, and it took forever. But with it coming out next month, they finally gave us something. So I can't wait to see what it is.
Season 1 of The Mandalorian was one of my favorite shows of all time. I know it was only one season, and I questioned myself. I'm like, can one season really result in one of your favorite shows of all time? It absolutely did. The nods, the vibes of the OG trilogy, everything, the side characters, and then we got to that reveal at the end of the Darksaber, which linked my heart and soul of the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels with the Darksaber. And how did Moff Gideon get the Darksaber? Are we going to get into that? And then it had so many plots of fatherhood, and could we see Yoda's origin species, and really kind of find out more and more about where Yoda came from? What are you looking for in this trailer, dude?
Well, kind of piggybacking off of your love for the first season, like the docuseries on Disney Plus really like shine light on all the love and care that went into it, the passion that went into it. All of the filmmakers were incredible, from Rick Fumiyama to Taika Waititi to even Bryce Dallas Howard, who's never really had directed a series before. So I just thought all the brilliant voices in it shined, and their love and care went into each episode. Bryce Dallas Howard's episode is actually one of my favorites because it had a little bit of a Seven Samurai vibe.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you had a chance to see it yet, but I mean, Kurosawa, that just flows through George Lucas, and it spills into the Star Wars film history. So
Yeah.
if we get anything more like that, and from the other directors we have here, I think we have Robert Rodriguez coming on board. Jon Favreau is actually going to be directing episodes. So the expectations for me, at least, with all of what we've seen and where we could possibly go, it's astronomical. So
Yeah, piggyback off of Bryce Dallas Howard's episode. That's why this show is so good, is because it understands what makes Star Wars great, and that is it is a space western. And I love how you brought up that scene, the Seven Samurai, because that last scene of that episode you're talking about, you see them on that oh my gosh, what is that called? But anyway, they're like literally just sailing into the sunset. You know what I mean? Like riding horses like into the sunset. It's just pitch perfect. Ready to do this trailer, dude?
I love this shot right here. Is that Earth?
Show me the one safety deemed such destruction. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
You expect me to search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
This is the way.
You know this is no place for a child.
Yes.
Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard. This is the way.
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
What'd you think,
man.
man? What'd you think?
Holy moly. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
Man, my favorite image of that goes straight to the beginning. I almost got like some Pitch Black vibes when they're showing like the planet and they're like showing almost like an Earth. I think we saw a glimpse of the scene from that planet because they're on this boat, right, and they're like floating somewhere. But the jetpack, the Mando with the jetpack. There was so much hype to that of season 1 when you saw him like collect Beskar after Beskar, and then he finally gets his jetpack, and you see him fighting. The budget in this, the action scenes, all that seems to be raised up to another notch here. What do you think, man?
I'm geeking out because was that an X-wing escort?
Yeah,
Had
totally,
two X-wings on his sides. Like, where are they going? Who's flying the X-wings? Like, like it's just so exciting. And then we get this mysterious hooded figure. I've heard theories swirling around of who it could possibly be, but we don't get a clear look at her, right? So I mean,
it's to me, it's Sabine Wren, and I think it's going to be like the first stepping stone to get us to Ahsoka. You know, that is the money ticket. That, you know, this whole, I think, at least for me, like Ahsoka Tano is my queen. I'll lift up my sword like Jon Snow in that Battle of the Bastards. Like, that is the best Star Wars character of all time, Ahsoka Tano. I don't even know where Star Wars would be without Ahsoka Tano right now over the last like several years. But man, I think that Sabine Wren's character is going to lead us to Ahsoka, and I'm just going to be like a little schoolgirl, just like freaking out the entire time because I think it's just going to be the cameo. I don't know what the plans are for Ahsoka moving forward, but Sabine Wren is 100% taking us to Ahsoka. Bank on it.
you know what's interesting to me too is like with this period of time that they're in, and the fact that the armorer is referring to the Jedi as sorcerers. You know, it's just interesting to me that they just don't understand like what the Jedi are. All she knew is that they're enemy, and they, you know, she doesn't know what to call the force wielding, so she calls them sorcerers. And I just thought that's kind of funny. But what really gets me, like, you know, from the heart of the story, anybody that loves the first season, I love how he's like, wherever I go, he goes, and it's just like, hell yeah, like Clan of Two. I'm all about it. Like that bond, like, you know, my heart goes with them wherever they go, and I'm all for it. So,
hell yeah, do you got that vibe too? Like, we're clearly going to be exploring Yoda's origin and where that species comes from, and dude, that's just a money pit, man. That's going to be like the water cooler show of the winter and fall. Like, everyone's going to want to know where they're going, and you know, getting the child back to its home. It's just crazy. We saw some Cara Dune was in it. We saw Moff Gideon. We saw Grief Karga was in it. Who are we missing? Pretty much all the main characters were there.
we're missing IG.
He's gone, but you know,
That was my guy.
what are the implications of IG's sacrifice and how that impacts Mando moving forward? Because remember, like, season 1, this guy hated droids. From the first episode, this guy was like, no droids, no droids. And
That's
clearly, you know, that is going to change. I kind of want to see Mando take on more crew. That's where I would love for this show to go. Him building a family. It's not, maybe that's where it goes. Maybe not so much. We're speculating here. You know, taking the child, Baby Yoda, back to its home, but also Mando, you know, realizing, you know, the benefits of fatherhood and bringing in family, you know, this season. So I don't know. What do you think?
I can see that too. I can see like a total like ragtag like heist group that he builds himself, and that would be awesome.
How would you grade this trailer out of 10, man?
I'll give it a solid 9.
Yeah.
Top-notch cinematography, the quotes, the money shots that we got. But I will say though, after all this hype and considering it's coming out in a few weeks, they really didn't show us anything. And I get the complaints from the fans that want to see more, but that doesn't bother me at all. So
yep. We didn't see anything of the Darksaber. We didn't see anything of Bo-Katan. I think that is going to be a very emotional scene in season 2. I think, how does Moff Gideon get the Darksaber? I think I'm expecting a flashback scene that's going to tug the heartstrings. What else? Anything that we missed, dude?
No, but I am excited because starting with our next coming episodes on the Suit Up Geeks podcast, we will be doing an episode by episode review of every episode in season 2. So if you're enjoying this, please keep an eye out and subscribe to the Suit Up Geeks podcast.
It's going to be a blast, man. I wrote reviews for season 1, every episode of season 1. I did pods on them. I think I'm going to be, continuing that for Movies Matrix. So make sure you lock it down to moviesmatrix.com. Make sure you subscribe to Movies Matrix on Twitter. Make sure you follow my man Loretto on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. I am Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. For Loretto, for myself, thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome.
Peace out.